Hi there YouTube, Big G back again with another video, and this time a little something different. Now recently I've got involved in another form of retro gaming. I think definitely one of the earliest forms of retro gaming, and that is board gaming. Now back in the day I really enjoyed playing my D&D, and what I enjoyed about board gaming back in the day was it was a social event. You know, you get together with a whole bunch of mates, have a couple of beers, snacks, so forth, and have a nice big social event, and obviously play board games. Now this new board games also got me hooked at the moment because one, it's very simple, and the figurines and the miniatures are great, and you know, it comes from a genre that I really enjoy as well, and that is X-Wing miniatures. So this is a core set. This is just a sort of introduction little video. I'm not going to go through all the rules and things like that. So I purchased a core set, and it came with 3 ships. It came with a X-Wing and 2 TIE fighters, so it's sort of just to get you going, and that got me hooked, and I ended up purchasing from there, as these things do, another core set so that I could get another X-Wing and another 2 TIE fighters, and then you can buy individual sets. Here's an example of a set that I bought yesterday, and that is X-Wing. This is the Rebel Aces. Now what I enjoy about this game is that it's very easy to get into, and the rules are not overly complicated, because when it comes to these sort of board games, oh, there comes my little kitty. Come on, Bucky. There's Biscuit. She also loves my figurines. Unfortunately, she's a little bit rough with my figurines. Okay, so what I enjoy about X-Wing miniatures is that one, the rules are pretty simple. The games are also quite short, and so you can play a full game, a 100-point game, in I suppose an hour, hour and 15, hour and a half maximum time. You play the game. Not like if you're playing Warhammer and some of these other games that can sort of, one game can take like the whole blooming day. So it's sort of condensed, which is what I enjoy about it. And I'm just going to quickly do a little unboxing for this latest pack that I've got, because I played in a tournament yesterday with my list. So in other words, I entered a tournament with 3 rebel pilots. I played a rebel army, or squadron as such, and thoroughly enjoyed it. I actually won 2 games and lost 2 games, which wasn't too bad, and I purchased this new pack at the same time. So let me just get this here just to show you guys what one of these packs look like. And you know guys, it's actually quite a popular game, so on YouTube you'll find a lot of videos on how to play the game, the rules and so forth, so I'm not going to go through all that stuff. So this Rebel Aces came with 2 ships. It came with a B-Wing and an A-Wing. So I didn't have a B-Wing or an A-Wing in my squadron. And the other advantage is you don't have to paint these. So when my son was playing Warhammer, great, also a nice game to play, but you have to paint all those miniatures, and that is a real pain, because I really don't enjoy painting. So you can see there the little B-Wing. The reason you buy these upgrade packs is that not only does it give you new ships or craft to play, it also comes with new pilots, which is very, very important. So you can personalize your squadron, which is great. So if I have a look at this particular pack, you can see here it's got these are the little cards that clip onto. And you know, each pilot has its own abilities, and they do keep it pretty simple. They don't make it too difficult, the pilot abilities. So if I'm going to, for example, be playing this pilot, Jake Farrell, over here, he has a pilot skill level of 7. He attacks with 2 dice, he has 3 defense, he has 2 hull strength, and he has 2 shields on there. Okay, and then that's just a background of his different abilities that he has. He can do a dodge, he can do a boost, he can target, and he can focus. So that's just in a nutshell what that particular pilot can do. I just want to do this here just to show you how nice these figurines look. which is what I really enjoy about it. You know, I would collect them just for the figurines, and they're not that expensive, guys. Yes, they are price. You know, nothing's cheap these days, but when it comes to gaming, you know, this cost me 490 rand, which is like about 22 pound. So I get 2 miniatures and so forth. So basically it's still cheaper than buying a single game on your Xbox or PlayStation 4. Okay, so if I was playing, this would be the craft that I'd be playing in one of my squadrons. And then you find that the pack will also come with a number of upgrade cards for your particular different craft, because each different craft has a number of upgrade slots, and obviously each upgrade costs points. So if you're playing a 100-point list, too many upgrades, I mean, you're going to have fewer craft but more upgrades. Or you can go for like a swarm, which will be lots of craft, not many upgrades, all part of the strategy. So just as an example, this particular pack comes with proton torpedoes. It'll tell you exactly what it is over there on the proton torpedoes, what you can do. And yes, it is a dice game, which is fine, but it's a very simple rules when it comes to a dice game, not like D&D. And you know, you basically attacking, roll your attack dice, a number of dice as per your pilot, and you're defending, and sometimes there's adjustments that have to be made, but it's not overly complicated, which is what I really enjoy. So this is your movement dial. So that particular B-wing, those are its movements that it can make, and you would have a dial so that you can turn and change your movements, which you'll keep covered, so the your opponent doesn't know what your movement, and when it's your turn to move, you'll lift it up, and that would be your movement. So in this case over here, I'm doing a sharp turn to the left. Okay, and then on the board, obviously I would make that movement. You know, if you hit an asteroid, you take damage, or you got to roll a dice and so forth. So all great fun. So guys, if you're interested in seeing a game, you know, let me know. Maybe at some stage I'll actually videotape one of the games that we play and give a little commentary on it. But otherwise, you can go onto the net and check out X-Wing Miniatures. It's a really nice board game, miniatures game. Easy rules, easy to get into, not overly expensive, and a great social event as well. So this has been keeping me busy on weekends, together with a couple of other projects as well that I'm busy with on the arcade side. But yeah, just a quick introduction to a new game, which I still class, even though it's a modern day game, I still class this as a retro game because it's based on board games, which came before the electronic games. So yeah guys, quick video from me, and cheers and keep it retro.